Hello, good morning. See you. Just for long that I cannot post a new video about the story. Just post short stuff, short. And now I just wanna read about the story that is similar to the donkey. That means son, father, and donkey. But in the story, it's not about a donkey. It's about a buffalo. It's bigger than donkey. Yes. Yes. Let's start now. It was a very hot day in small village in Java. A father and his son were taking the buffalo to the market. They were going to sell it. They got up very early in the morning because the market was quite far away. The tired a strong rope round the buffalo necks. Then the father pulled the buffalo while the son walked behind. They had a long way to go. When they walked out the village, it was dark. For a long time, they walked slowly. They didn't see anybody because it was so early in the morning. Then it began to get hot. The sun came up in the sky. People began to work. The farmer went to the field and the children went to school. When the people saw the buffalo, the man and the small boy, they stopped. They asked them a lot of questions. Where are you going? Why are you taking a buffalo to the market? The father and son didn't really want to talk to anyone. They were already very hot and they had a long way to go. But the father said, don't be angry, my son. We must always answer a question with a smile. Two on the buffalo now. A young man was buying work in his rice field. When he looked up, he saw the man, the buffalo, and the boy. The man and the boy were really walking very slowly. They were very tired. Don't pull the buffalo, the father said. The farmer said. Don't pull the buffalo. That is very hard work. Why don't you both sit on the buffalo? Then you will not get tired. The man and the boy stopped. They did not think it was good to sit on the buffalo. They did not want to climb on the buffalo. They know it was not strong enough to carry them both. Don't say anything, the father said to his son. The farmer is a good man. He is trying to help us. They thanked the farmer for his idea. Then they both climbed on top of the buffalo. They said goodbye to the farmer. After a few hours, the buffalo was moving slower and slower. The poor animal was very tired. It wanted to stop and drink some water. Then an old woman opened the door of her house. She was very angry. She started to shout at the man very loudly. You are very cruel to your poor buffalo. She shouted. It cannot carry two people. It will die if you do not get down. The boy and his father did not want to get down. They knew that the buffalo was not going to die. It only wanted to drink some water. Get down, son, the father said. She is an old lady. We must listen to her. We must do what she tells us. Pull buffalo. Now she want the father and son do not climb on the buffalo. One on the buffalo next. In the middle of the afternoon, it was very hot. The boy's father was very sick. The boy knew the buffalo was not very tired. He asked his father to sit on the buffalo for a few hours. The father climbed up and went to sleep. After a few minutes, he opened his eye. He heard a man shouting at him, "What a cruel father you are! A cruel father you are!" He said, "How can you sit on the buffalo? Look at that poor boy walking in the hot sun. Get down and let the son sit on the buffalo." The father was angry, but he did not say anything. He got down and put his son on the buffalo bags. Then he smiled at the man and thanked him. It was late in the afternoon. The sun was not very hot. The buffalo was quite happy. The small boy was not very heavy. Then they passed an old man. He was speaking wood near the jungle. He looked up. When he saw them coming, the son should not let his father walk. The old man said, "You must both sit on the top of the buffalo." Once again, the father and son smiled. They did not shout at the old man. They knew they must not shout at old people. The man climbed up and sat next to his son. They thanked the old man for his help carry the buffalo. It was not very far to the market. The father and his son were very happy. They wanted to sell the buffalo. They were going to buy some rice. Then somebody shouted at them. It was a gardener. He was digging some vegetable in his garden. "Why are you so cruel?" he said. "That poor buffalo cannot carry two people. You must both carry the buffalo." The father looked at the son, and the son looked at his father. They did not think it was good to carry the buffalo. They knew that people did not carry buffalo. The father told his sons, "Don't shout at the man. He's much very clever. Go and get a long piece of wood." They tied the buffalo feet to the wood with some rope. Then they began to carry the buffalo. They carried the big heavy buffalo. They gave the man a smile. They also thanked him very much for his help. It was very late in the evening now. The father and his son could not go very fast. The buffalo was very heavy and they had to stop very often. It was dark when they came to the town. Some children were playing in the road. When they saw the man and his son carrying the buffalo, they laughed. They called their friend to come and look. "Look at the man and his son carrying a buffalo." One of them said. They laughed and shouted and screamed. They made a lot of noise. The buffalo was very frightened. It kicked and kicked. It broke the roots. Then it ran away. The man and his son could not stop it. They never saw the buffalo again. They did not have any money. They could not buy any rice. They began to walk home. It was a long way, and they both felt very hungry. The little boy was crying, and the father was very sad. The father picked up the boy and looked into his eye. "We have both learned something today," he said. "We must not be angry with other people. We must always be kind to them. We must also remember not to listen to everything people say. We must learn to think too." The father and son learned something. They learned that we must not listen to other people without thinking. It is not always a good thing to do what other people say. We must think first. What do you think? Climb on the buffalo, carry buffalo, and then no buffalo. Thank you.